everybody, all of my darling friends who are so multi-craftual. I love you. Welcome back to my channel. Jan Hicks Creates here. And let's do the date today. It is Wednesday, December 2nd, and we are on day 6 of my holiday gift extravaganza. Who knew that so many of you were quilters? Lots and lots of lovely quilters out there. And no, I am not going down the quilting rabbit hole. No way. Knitting and stitching is quite enough for me. I could very easily get addicted to pretty fabric. I'm not going to do that. So, loved having all of you comment about your Christmas trees. Most of you are 1, maybe 2. If you do a second one, it's smaller, dining room, kitchen, maybe bedroom. A lot of you don't put up a tree at this point, either no time, no energy, kids are all out of the house. I can relate to all of those. I still like my tree though. I love, like so many of you, I love the lights. I love turning off all the lights in the room and just having the Christmas tree lights. I just think that's so special. So yeah, there are several of you that do 3, 4, 5, 8. I think, was there one of you that did 12 too? No, I think 8 might be the highest here. I would love to see them. I love the decorations. Love it, love it, love it. But yeah, no room for those that don't put up a lot. No room, no storage, no energy, no time. All of the things in life that get in the way. Couple stories I absolutely loved. There's one of you that you go out every year, you have enough pine trees on your property that there's usually one in the right size that you need for a Christmas tree, so you chop it down off of your property. I'd love to have property like that. There is one of you that said your, I believe it was daughter, son-in-law, and a couple of your grandkids walked up, I don't know whether this was on your property or not, but walked up a mountain 1,000 feet in 3 feet of snow. Sounds like when we go to school, right? In the olden days when I was a kid, to chop down the tree and bring it home. And that actually just reminded me of the Waltons. You remember the Waltons? How many of you watched the Waltons? Raise your hand. That was a good show growing up. So yeah, loved hearing about your trees and how you decorate, and a lot of us just are not getting around to it this year, and that's okay too. Or you just put up other decorations and forgo the tree, all the work that the tree entails, and I love that. Now, several of you mentioned, I think 2 of you mentioned an iron tree. One of them was Teal Elder, and I asked her to post a picture on my Facebook group of just what an iron tree is. I don't know whether that means like the old silver trees or what. So I'm looking forward to that. Several of you mentioned ceramic Christmas trees, just having the little ceramic Christmas trees with the lights on them. And it's funny because I had just gotten an email from, someplace that showed one of those little ceramic Christmas trees. And I thought, maybe that's the solution I need in here. Just one of those little, not that we really have any place to put it either, but that might be, once we get moved up to the different site, I think I might look to see how I can make that work here. So, thank you. Thank you for all of your tips, all of your information. Loved it. And I love how much you guys quilt. Love to see them. Now, one of you, I think Judy Masser, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, Judy. She not only quilts, but she collects old quilts. And I've asked her to post in my Facebook group pictures of her quilts. Judy, you came back and asked which ones. You didn't want to flood my cross-stitch group with quilting, but I think we would all love to see them. I am really interested in the ones that you've collected over the years, but I'd also love to see the ones you make. Like I said, I love quilts. I think they are gorgeous. I had an aunt who was a master quilter, and I love to see what she created. And I own a couple of her just small wall hangings. But that's something I'm getting into, so I love seeing what you guys are doing. So yeah, share whatever you want, Judy, whatever you're most proud of, whatever you want to share. I'd love to see it. And I'm sure the other people in the group would as well. All right, winners. Oh my goodness, we have so many things to give away. All right, so who won the quilting stuff? First and foremost, the bag, the Bonnie and Camille bag. That is going to Vicky Loyal. Loyal, is that how you say it, Vicky? 2 L's on the end. Vicky says, "Hi, Jan. I used to quilt all the time, but nowadays cross-stitch is my main hobby. The last few years, I only put up 1 tree. That's enough for me these days. Thanks so much." So, Vicky, since you don't quilt, I think the bag is perfect for you. So, congratulations. Next, we have Coriander Christmas book number 1. Remember, I had 2 of those. The first one is going to Angie Danilovich. Angie says, "So sorry to hear about your LNS, about the trees. I'm a 1-tree person, always have been. I can't imagine untangling more than 1 tree's lights." Oh, that's so true, Angie. I can relate to that, and Mike can relate to that too. Actually, I'm in charge of the lights. I do love looking at them, though. I'm a quilter, so I would love either of the books, Prim and Proper or A Coriander Christmas. So you're getting one of the Coriander Christmas books, Angie. All right, Coriander Christmas book number 2 is going to Carol Osborne. Carol says, "Hug coming your way." Thank you, Carol. Let's see. "I am a quilter and love everything you showed. I have 2 trees, a 12-foot tree that stays up all year and a smaller tree with a single theme to it that may change from year to year. Prayers for your father-in-law." Boy, I love the idea of a big tree that stays up all year and a smaller tree that changes. That would suit. Too bad I don't have room for even 1 tree. Someday. So congratulations, Carol. Okay, the Prim and Proper quilt book. That is going to Norma Jean Myatt, M-Y-A-T-T. She says, "We have 2 trees. I have a tree in the foyer and 1 in the living room. After Christmas, the tree in the foyer becomes a seasonal tree. Egg garland for Easter, flags for the 4th of July, etc. I would love the quilt books, or the bag would be great." So you are getting the Prim and Proper quilt book, Norma Jean. And then last but not least, we have the Courthouse Steps Foundation paper piecing pads. Those are going to Holly Ann H. And she says, "Hi, Jan. Your holiday gift extravaganza is amazing. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity. And many thanks to all the donors, because if not for all the donors donating things to this, we wouldn't have anything to give away, right? So thank you to them as well. Only 1 Christmas tree in my home. It is decorated with ornaments made by stitching friends and fills the room with love and beauty." I love that. I love seeing trees with stitched, well, homemade stuff, period. Let's see. "I'm interested in the foundation paper piecing if lucky enough to be chosen." Perfect. That was the last thing to give away. I spun that little YouTube random generator, comment generator thing, and Holly Ann came up. So perfect. Ladies, as always, I will be commenting on your comments with my email address. Email me with your mailing address, and I will get all of these goodies in the mail. And I did want to say, somebody had left a comment that she wishes I would do one of the days just for international people, international subscribers. And I hear you. I know it's kind of frustrating that many of these are just going to US people because shipping is a pain in the butt. But I've been thinking, and I am going to have a couple of things on the days that I have multiple giveaways that are smaller. I am going to have a couple of things that are going to just be for international. So stay tuned. I'm working on it. We're getting there. And thank you for your comment. I do understand and I do appreciate the frustration. I do. All right, so today we are going to be giving away a set of project bags from Kim Smith. Kim has an Etsy shop called Kim Stitch and Stuff. And let me show you this set. Now she sent me pictures. You're going to be getting it directly from Kim. She sent me pictures of several, and I couldn't resist the Grinch one. My father's favorite Christmas show was The Grinch, the original one. Quite frankly, forgive me, I think the new one's stupid, the Jim Carrey one. No. Original all the way. So we have this set of bags. It's a bigger bag, a medium like Notions bag, and then down here we have a little needle book. And then inside is a plain green fabric. Like I said, that is coming from Kim. Kim lives in Canada. Kim is only shipping to US and Canada. So another one, at least it's Canadian as well, but yeah, that is her decision. And there's a couple, if it's coming from the people themselves, the donors themselves, that's up to them. And you know, I totally understand. So the project bag, the bigger one is actually her medium project bag, and the finished size of that is 12.5 inches by 11.5 inches with a 3-inch wide bottom, so it does open up. So that would fit Q-snaps very easily, at least an 11 by 11 Q-snap. The Notions pouch is 8.5 inches by 6 inches, and the needle book, it's her itty bitty needle book, and it is 3 inches by 3 inches. Now, Kim does have quite a nice selection of fabrics in her shop of different bags, and I know it's a little hard to see, but she has a lot of wonderful cat ones that I really like. So lots of things to choose from here. I will be linking her Etsy shop below. She also has these other things that she's calling Scrappy needle books. Is that the right name? Yeah, Scrappy needle book. And I thought this was interesting because I think the dimensions are 7 when it's open are 7 inches by 5, 7.5 by 5, something like that. And not only could you use it for your needles, but this would be perfectly reasonable to use as one of the needle or thread minder type of books, right? It's just felt, so your little rolled up bits of floss would stick in there just really nicely, and then you could close it up and stick it in your project bag. So I really like that idea. So I hope you find something interesting there. Today's question is, let's see, for those of you that do decorate for Christmas, that do put up trees, and this is going to be a challenge for you, I think, that have a lot of different trees. What is your favorite Christmas ornament? Do you have a favorite? Is there a story behind it? You know, I'd love to hear it. I love hearing all of your stories and all about your memories. And I find it interesting because it triggers memories in me that I had forgotten I had. Like one of you mentioned that you have a little tree and you keep it decorated, and at the end of the season, you put a bag over it and put it away. And so the next season, you just get it out, take the bag off, maybe straighten up some of the limbs, and you're good to go. That is exactly what my father did. We had one of the old tinsel silver trees, and he would just have red and blue, the little red and blue glass ornaments on it. And when he needed to put it away, he just put a garbage bag over it and put it on a shelf in the basement. Needed it the next year, just pulled it out, took the bag off, and he was perfectly fine. Actually, I'm surprised he even did that because he was never much of one to decorate, shall we say. Anyways, what is your favorite Christmas ornament? Tell me your stories, tell me your memories. I love reading them. So again, the giveaway today is open to US and Canada. It will be coming directly from Kim in Canada. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoy your little visit with me. I will be back tomorrow. I will see you then. Have a great day. Bye-bye.